Hey guys, it's Josh. It is not my normal video day, but there's been something that was brought to my attention today that really, I think, fits in with this topic of what makes a man. So this is my part two. Um, I had someone ask me last week about putting Rogaine on your face to get facial hair. I advised strongly against it. Completely strongly against it. But I didn't. I thought this was just one person that had this idea. Rogaine makes hair on your head grow. Obviously not on mine, but Rogaine makes hair on your head grow, so why not hair on your face? And I was talking to a very close friend of mine today when we were texting while I was at work. And he had asked me, "Do you know such and such a person?" And I said, "Yeah, we're friends on Facebook." This is another person aside from the one that asked me last week. He said, he's promoting using Rogaine on your face to grow hair. A beard does not make you a man in any form or fashion. I have a lot of biologically male friends that naturally do not grow facial hair much at all. It's very spotty. It's very, this that I have is 3 years of hormones and patience. Nothing has ever touched my face or my body when it comes to growing any type of hair. For those of you that don't know, in my previous life, as Jennifer, I worked in the medical field. The active ingredient is Rogaine. In Rogaine is a medication called minoxidil. Minoxidil is a blood pressure medication. Minoxidil lowers your blood pressure. I had a patient that was prescribed minoxidil because his blood pressure was at stroke level consistently. The side effect of minoxidil is hair growth. Its original intended treatment is to lower your blood pressure. This particular individual being on minoxidil for several years due to ridiculous blood pressure was hairy from head to toe like a wolf man. And it was horrible. I mean, like, his body hair was like 6 inches long. I mean, and from head to toe, it was ridiculous because of the minoxidil. Minoxidil lowers your blood pressure. So, not for nothing, testosterone is not the safest thing to take anyway, okay? Testosterone is a very dangerous drug that can kill you dead. And I'm not shitting you about it. That's why it's imperative to have blood work every 3 months, without exception, to check your liver enzymes, to check your cholesterol, to check your blood pressure, to check your T levels. Because when your levels are too high, it can throw your body into overdrive producing estrogen. If you don't get your liver enzymes checked, testosterone can kill your liver, to which you would need a liver transplant. A very good trans friend of mine is a male nurse. He's been on testosterone 8 years. During nursing school, he stopped going for his, tri-monthly exams for several years. He finally went back after much abdominal pain to find out that he has tumors and cysts in his liver that are inoperable. They're non-cancerous, but they're inoperable. Now he's got to go every 60 days for blood work. He'll eventually need a liver transplant. For what? Because he didn't have time to go. He didn't make time to take care of himself. Taking testosterone is dangerous enough. There's no need to add any more additional chemicals or any additional bullshit to your body. To become what? To grow a beard? Why rush things? Testosterone creates if it's done correctly, under close supervision, creates a natural progression into manhood. You don't have little boys that are born that have a 5 o'clock shadow when they're 5 years old. It's not going to happen because there's a progression through puberty. What you're going through on testosterone is a second puberty. Based on your genetics, is based on the facial hair that you're going to grow. As a woman, my head hair was very thick and very curly. My father was bald. Testosterone, based with my genetics, created male pattern baldness, which is why I have no hair. It's a genetic issue. Nothing to do with the amount of tea you take or how much of a man you are. So if you think that the thickness of a beard that you have makes you a man, then you need to take a real long look at yourself and put down that testosterone needle and really think about what you're doing, because you're doing it for all the wrong reasons. Having a beard, risking your life, risking your health, doing these things without a doctor's supervision is the most ridiculous, absurd, and retarded thing I've ever heard in my adult life. So if you want to continue to go ahead and try to kill yourself so you could have a thicker beard, feel free. But when you end up having a stroke, paralyzed on one side of your face, you end up with your blood pressure dropping and you get into a car accident, because you pass out when you're driving, or you end up with cysts in your liver because you were in such a rush to progress to manhood, you can't say nobody warned you. Take care of yourselves. Don't rush anything. You have the rest of your lives to grow into your beard and your chest hair and top surgery, bottom surgery, whatever it is that you want to grow into. Why does it all have to happen in the first year? Take your time. Enjoy the ride. Love who you were in order to love who you're becoming. I could never love Joshua until I learned to love and accept Jennifer for who she was. Learn to love yourself. Go through this process slowly and properly with a doctor's supervision. Don't do anything stupid to kill yourself. Take care of yourself. Namaste.